All right, so when you are starting, you have two options. If the TV is working great, you don't want to do anything, and you don't want to have any, risk that some update will break your TV or will change something that you don't want, try it without internet. If that works for you, great, leave it like that. Otherwise, you can use the icons that you see here on the bottom. So one is for Ethernet. So if you want to connect it to the internet, you have the Wi-Fi and they have the USB if you plug in the USB. So here you have few options. You have the whiteboard, folders, Chromium is almost unusable. You have few modal options here. So in my case, I would recommend just a ViewBoard, and there you go. So once it start, when it's opened up, as you can see, you have Google Drive, you have Dropbox and everything. So if you want to use it like that. Other than that, if you want to change the brightness, just press your finger against the screen for a few seconds, and here you will have the brightness. So if you want like too bright, very little or nothing, and the volume and everything. So now let's start with the video. Let's go back and you press this, so that way once it starts, you can start doing everything that you need. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use this TV. So if you have this TV, I'm going to turn it on, so that way you see the whole process. So I'm going to teach you the basics, so that way if you have to start teaching online and you don't know how to, this is a good brand. So ViewSonic, I like. It's not maybe the best brand out there, but at least it's going to do the job. Usually these type of TVs, they are about $3,000 to $4,000, and if you have to buy the stand, I have it right now, it will be another $500. So you're going to spend quite a while. But I think it's worth it. Before, if you saw my prior videos, you will see that I was using a regular whiteboard. So with this, it's a nice improvement. So if you have to buy something like that, you can find them on Amazon if you want to. I can leave the link if you want to buy something like that. I recommend always 75 inches, as you can see, this one. So it's huge. And if you can get something larger than that, I think they have 85. I don't know if they have 100, but 40 is very little. So as you can see, once the TV is up and running, you have the option to select a few things. But if you enable the option to start with a ViewBoard, like you see here, you can start using the whiteboard right away. So that is something that I like. Also, another thing I recommend to get, if you're going to buy it used or whatever, make sure that you have the remote control. Otherwise, without remote control, if you have to reset it from factory or something like that, it's going to be almost impossible. So, being saying that, now I'm going to teach you how to use it. So basically, you have the whiteboard. This one, you can use your hands, or you can use this. So I bought on Amazon this. So if you want to buy, let's say, these type of things, you can use it. I think it was like $10, and you can get like 3 or 4. Even if they are different color, it doesn't matter. It's going to be always black or the color that you set here in advance. Now I'm going to teach you how to use all these. Or you can buy the ViewSonic. I bought the ViewSonic, but it's kind of the same. I mean, it's maybe a little bit better. The good thing, if you use the thin point, you're going to have one color, and if you use the other one, it's going to be the other color. So that is cool. With this one, because the point is so thick, it's only one color. I don't know if you can make it work, like with the other one, I couldn't. So it's only one color. So that is how it works. And I have this from my whiteboard. So if you want to use this to delete, it works amazingly well. So that is a good thing I kept it. So now, in order to make it work, so as you can see, now it's up and running. So all you have to do, you have to use the menus that you have here. So basically, like I said, this TV has hundreds of menus. So I'm going to show you at least the minimum that you need, at least, is in order to teach. So I'm going to start with this on the bottom. So as you can see here, you have the arrow that goes over there, and then you have the other arrow that goes over there. So one is undo and the other is redo. So if you are doing this, for instance, and you don't want that, you press this and you will undo it. So if you want to redo it, press the other one, and that's it. So easy peasy. If you use, I think, if you try to use your arm or something like that, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So but with this, it works all the time. So, okay, now I'm going to try to show you something else. Let's say the T that you have here. So if you press the T, you should be able to write here. To me, it doesn't make any sense to write here because, you know, you have this huge keyboard here, and it's not very comfortable. Let's put it this way. So you put it like that, and then hopefully you close it, and then you have that. So if you want to delete it, it will not be deleted. You have to use the other thing here. I'm going to show you here the other one. Here you have the eraser, so you click there, boom, done. And you have, of course, you have, when you press the eraser, you have few other options. So if you want to play with that, you know, like cut or do like a snipping or trimming something, you can do that as well. And then you have the other one, the marker. So if you press once, you're going to have a different markers here, as you can see. So if you want to put this, you can do that. Also, you have, I don't know, these weird things here that I'm never going to use. Come on, there we go. I don't know. Useless to me is all used. Those type of things are useless. It's better just to stick with the basics. So here is the basic marker. Just select the color that you want, and that's it. So if you want to delete this, you say we can select that. There we go. So again, if you want to select another color, you go here, blue, and whatever, and it works. The only thing, as you can see here, you have to press one, you have to change the color, and then you have to write. And then if you want another color, you have to do the same thing. Here you have the thickness. So let's say if you want to make it thicker, you can do it from here. But as you can see, it goes away every time. There is a better way to do it. I'm going to teach you in a little bit. So if you want to use white, because sometimes you want to use white, as you can see, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, but I'm going to teach you how to make it work. So once you do that, and let's say, okay, maybe you are writing something and you want, you know, to use white for some reason. I have done it before. I was wondering about that. So here there is an icon that you're not going to see. I mean, it's very tiny, and here it will allow you to change the background. So that is amazing. So now, as you can see the white one, the white color. So that is great. And then after that, here if you want to select if you want to write, you know, like select something, and then if you want to move it away, you can do that. You can lock it so that when nothing will change, copy, paste, change colors, cut it, you know, you have hundreds of things. Let's delete it, and that's it. Later you have the hand. The hand, I think it will allow you to change. Okay, there you go. The hand, it will allow you to move the whole picture around. Usually I don't use the hand, as you can see. So basically that is how it works. So if you want to, you know, zoom in, maybe it should allow you to do that. So that is how it works. I'll show you later again. So here you have the Chrome. That, at least to me, is useless. So as you can see, you can browse on anything like that, but like I said, the keyboard is huge. So if TeamViewer had to do this again, I mean, this is my advice to them, is to use the cell phone. Let's say, for instance, you have the same option with Garmin, the GPS. So instead of using the touch, you know, the screen to write the address and everything, you can use your cell phone. It connects to the GPS using Bluetooth, and that's it. So it works great, and you're not going to have any issue faster instead of using here. I mean, because when you're in front of the screen, I mean, is, you know, tack, 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 tack. I mean, is not fast. I mean, with the thumbs, you can write very fast on your cell phone. Also, we are all used to write on the cell phone. So at least to me, this is useless. If you want to browse, you can watch videos on YouTube or something like that, but it's so slow. I mean, it's almost unusable. Here on the bottom, you have the cross. If you want to maximize it, minimize it, capture the screen, delete, do something, you can do that. At least, like I said, to me, kind of useless. I mean, if you want to try, you know, to play something with this, but at least to me, it's very, very slow. Here you have another option, the magic box. That is how they call it. A few weeks ago, this was working. Now it doesn't work anymore. I called ViewSonic, and they told me that they have to escalate this to someone else, and they will call me tomorrow, hopefully, and they will tell me how to activate or fix the Google Drive and Dropbox and everything else. Now, I mean, when you turn on the screen, you will see that you see Dropbox, OnePlus, and the Google Drive, and you cannot do any of that. In the past, I have done it before, and it works great. So you put that, and you go to your computer, you save all the pictures that you want to use in your presentation, you do that, and you're set. Otherwise, you have to use the thumb drive here, as you can see, and then you can drag and drop the pictures. For instance, here I put some pictures so that way you can see. And then here again, if you want to search on YouTube, you can. I mean, the keyboard again is so slow, and also is not very comfortable. I don't know. As you can see, you see slow, and I have 1 gig of a gigabit connection. So as you can see, I mean, it takes forever. So again, use the thumb drive, put the pictures, and that's it. So as you can see here, once you try to drag the picture, it will not drag it right away. You have to press and drop, and then that's it. So once you have this, for instance, you can move it around. If you want to resize it, you can do that from the corner, as you can see. If you want to do something else, maybe copy, maybe paste, maybe do something else, you can do it. So as you can see here, I copy and pasted. So now I have another picture here, and you have all the options that you may have in Paint. So basically, now let's delete this. That's it. So let's say if you want to, let's see, I want to delete this. There we go. Put it here. Here is the other thing I was going to show you with the hand. So as you can see, you can move the whole thing, everything that you were working on this, so is cool. So now I'm going to try to delete everything. So now I don't have the background anymore. So I select just the solid color that I had, and that's it. So that will do the trick. So if you want to save it, you know, as a background, you can do that. At least in my case, I'm not going to be using this. So deleting everything, go here. I'm going to leave it just normal size, and that's it. So now, like I said, I was going to teach you the other trick. So here on the side, hopefully you can see it here. Here you have the marker. So let's say that you want to use different colors. Let's say you want to use this color, and then after that you want to use something, you know, the orange one, pink one, blue, or whatever. You can do it very quickly from here, so it works great. So if you want to do something fast, it's good. The only thing is you have to close it here in order to start working this here, otherwise it will not work. Let's say that you have all these, you know, and then you want instead, because in my older whiteboard video I had to, you know, turn the whiteboard. It was cool, but in this case you don't have to do any of this. So you press the plus sign here, and then here, as you can see, I have another one. and I can press another sign again. I have a third page, and I can have multiple pages as I want, and it works great. So now let's grab another picture, or the same picture I had before. Remember, go here to the thumb drive. If you have the Google Drive, it should appear here, or the Google Drive, or the Dropbox, but like I said, it doesn't work, at least at this moment. Hopefully I can fix it later. And that's it. So you close it here, you can grab it, put it here, grab it, this one here, and if you want to use this one because I think it's cool, and then you can say, okay, from here to here, from here to here, and this computer will connect to this computer, and from this computer will connect to the data center, and that's it. That is the class for today. So as usual, I am in US, so if you want me to send you something like that, I can. DHL, FedEx, or anything like that worldwide. Otherwise, if you're here in US, I'll leave the video, I'll leave in the video description the link, so that way you can buy it yourself. So basically, that is how you use it. And hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about this, please let me know. If you want to go, to the settings, I think the settings is very basic because you will see everything here. It will be self-explanatory. But if you're thinking, buying something like that, you don't know how to use it, if it's going to be any good or not, or anything like that, I think this demo was plenty enough. Like I said, if you want to do more stuff, yeah, this TV has like hundreds of options. I think with this it will be more than enough, at least for starters. Hopefully you have enjoyed this class, and see you in the next one. I forgot to show you something. So as you can see here, my cell phone, if you open the app, you will see the app here, and you have to sign up. So that way you have few more options. It's no big deal. Once you have signed up, they will offer you, some premium options. At least in my case, I don't need those premium options. You click here, and then the option that you see here on the corner over there. Now you should log in. As you can see, there you have my email, and here you can have maybe a few more things that you can do with this. Not many, like maybe using your computer to send the image here. You can do that. I don't know. I don't see that very useful, at least in my case. But now I'm going to show you, if you want more about it. Once you click here on the gear, you're going to see, if you want to download the app, or you want to see something else, how to use it, tutorials or something like that, you have the tutorials there. You have the videos, here you have the app. So if you want to download the app, you click there. If you have Android, iPhone, basically that's it. So now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to show you something else that is very important. So let's say that you want to save everything that you have done, because let's say someone unplugged the TV, or the TV will turn off by itself, you will lose everything. So here you click here where you see the folder, and then here you have option 1 if you want to create a new document, 2 if you want to open something that you have saved already, 3 if you want to save everything that I did here with the name. It will work like a Excel file or a Word document. So basically you are going to have the same icons, almost the same, and then you can put anything here. Let's say TTT. Okay, done. Saving. Like I said, it's not very fast, but it works. And if you want to go back, open here, search here, type the thumb drive, go here, open, and that's it. It's not very fast. Again, it's kind of slow, as you can see. And even I don't have hundreds of pages or anything like that. I don't imagine if you have hundreds of pages. So okay, now everything is up and running again. So okay, that's it for now. See you in the next class. Go to the playlist if you want to see another class, or leave me a comment and I'll try to reply you as soon as I can. Also, if you want to hire me, all the information is in my website. See you next time.